Bon's Nook podcast. Check. Here with Ohl, co-host Ohl. Oh, what you know?
Hey.
Checking the levels, checking the mix, all in the mix. Check.
Follow the mix.
Follow the rainbow.
Follow your own bow.
Follow your bow.
Follow the sun bow.
Follow the sun bow.
There's
Rainbow.
a sun bow. There's a rainbow. Wait, you can't have rainbows without the sun.
You can't have bows without rain
No.
and without sun. Sunbow?
I think we're starting to figure it out. Sun bow. How far does your sun bow?
How far does your bow sun?
How low do you go?
How low do you go?
How low do you go?
Your hair's looking awesome, Ohl.
Dude.
Nicely
Are you
done.
serious?
Yeah.
Are you absolutely
Yeah,
serious?
the curls it brought out. You got the trim.
She gave me the trend.
The trim.
trend? It's a trend, this haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look it up on Pinterest, Pintrendist.
Pinterest. Is that a new app?
It's I think that's what they should have called it because it's full of trends. But I found my dream haircut on Pintrendist.
Wow.
So it's the trim, got all the old stuff out that was dead, and then we layered it. You got layers. I got layers on my head now.
You've got layers.
Hey, you are the winner chicken dinner of some new layers on top of you.
Winner. You're the curl winner.
What am I hiding in those? That's what I'm... Layers? I mean, layers kind of means like, ooh, he's got something at the core there.
Multi-layered, multi-dimensional old hair.
That old hair.
Every strand of hair is a fractal of old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, every strand contains the whole of the old.
Oh, my gosh. You lost me out in space there.
I lost me at 7 a.m. It's Wednesday morning.
Ooh.
The time check, 8:38.
Is that the cosmic time?
8:38 cosmic time, Stan.
AM. It's CT Pacific time. It's cosmic time Pacific.
And we're rolling. And this is all being recorded in the Akashic Records. So if you lose this recording, we don't have to worry about it.
Nope. And
It's all being recorded.
If you're worried about it, then call us at 1-800-DON'T-WORRY.net. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
you could visit
phone numbers have .net at the end. 1-800-DON'T-WORRY.
Don't worry.
.net.
.net.
Don't worry about the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Use the internet responsibly.
Wow. Use it at your own risk.
Use it at your own risk.
It's getting riskier, but it's only risky right now while Mercury is in retrograde.
Gatorade. Mercury's in Gatorade.
Electrolytes.
We have until the 11th of Mercury in retrograde.
My gosh.
So
Is that
buckle
soon?
up. We're about halfway through.
Oh my god.
Maybe. Yeah, I think we're halfway through. Are we there yet? Are we out of Mercury retrograde?
Dad, are we there yet?
It's been a doozy with the Mercury retrograde shadow happening during fair.
Yep.
And then
I felt that.
I've just had endless shenanigans happening to me externally out of the delight of Mercury retrograde, which is supposedly here to help us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say.
Have you found out how helpful it is?
It is, but while you're going through it, it does not feel that way.
So we won't find out.
It's retroactively you can see that.
Yeah, I don't see it whatsoever. I'm so in the thick of it right now. I'm like, I trust though, once I'm on the other side, that I'm gonna feel like brand new.
I feel like $1 million bucks.
It's gonna be like baptism.
It's transformation.
Yeah, it's rough because I'm also, my Saturn's in return. I'm going through a lot right now.
Oh, I didn't realize you're in the Saturn return right now.
In that,
when did that start?
Like 2 months ago. I think it was right before I went and trained.
Oh, my brother.
For breath work. For brother work. I've trained for brother work.
You've been doing a lot of brother work, actually. Helping those brothers.
That's been really deep. Holy cow.
A lot of men's work. Yeah.
I'm seeing some weeks seeing 3 groups a week. Like this week is 2. And I think 2 is actually pretty regular. 2, sometimes 3. And sometimes I'm facilitating all 3 of those. And there's different degrees of what's the word? It's like engagement, or different degrees of like how much I'm like actually like needing to like facilitate somebody's work, but it's actually a lot better when everybody's involved in that process. Yeah, so it's I think I'm on a really good flow with all that. I'm really excited about it.
You're getting so much experience. I'm just watching like all this stuff you're doing, and it's just it keeps adding up to just all of these different. Yeah, I'm excited to see what you do with all of it.
Big dreams, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, confidence level is rising. And what I'm finding out as I do more, I actually learn to do less with each group, with each like with this breathwork facilitation too. I'm putting so much energy into it. Where like the session's supposed to be an hour and a half, and I'm supposed to be like pretty on it with that. But for some reason I leave, say at like 3:30 p.m. from my house to come to the place to do it. And then I'm not back home till 7:30. So it's like 4 hours for one session. I'm having to dial that in, figure out like, okay, how can I do a lot less and probably have it be a lot, deeper for them and sustainable for me. So I'm figuring out the more I do all these different things I'm doing, I learn how to do less.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So needed to keep it sustainable for you.
Yeah.
So you can keep showing up. I'm curious, what have you noticed entering your Saturn return? It's been so long since I had mine that I can't really remember what it felt like to be in it.
I think I'm just noticing how I'm more willing to take risks than I ever have been. And that feels really exciting. I'm like ready to sign up for whatever training. I don't know, I'm just like ready to just like do whatever it is I need to do to transition. I think it seems like it's a transitory phase in life where it's like, okay, whatever you were doing beforehand, now it's time you're gonna be doing something else.
Yeah, what I've heard about the Saturn return is that it can be really difficult if you're kind of kicking and screaming as far as not wanting to get onto this higher path that you could potentially be on. Yeah. But if you go with the flow with it, it can be a smoother process, and it's ultimately here to help you, just like Mercury retrograde is.
Yeah. That's exactly right, because I don't feel like it's as gnarly as Mercury in retrograde. It doesn't feel like I'm like having to face as many challenges that feel really annoying, or like just kind of like, how did this happen? You know, like Mercury in retrograde just kind of like throws the wonkiest things at you.
It throws the wrench in. It's the proverbial wrench.
It's just like, stupid.
How did we get here? Why is this happening? How did we get here?
And usually I can look back and be like, oh, I did make some mistakes along the way. I could see how but this is strange. But with the Saturn being in return, it's like, if you don't fight it, every challenge that comes your way, you're like, I've been just like ready to face each one. And like, knowing that this is for my higher purpose, my higher path. I've been just right there with it, taking it on as it goes. And it hasn't felt like a annoying chore. It's more been exciting, and fun.
That's really beautiful. I love to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, should we talk about fair at all?
Yeah.
Do we want to just forget about it?
What's alive for you right now? Is it fair? Because I think we could talk about fair.
I feel like I'm in a good place because I don't have a charge around it anymore. Whereas just coming out of it, I had so much grief and so much sadness and frustration about the way I designed my fair experience this year.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to talk about that because, I also had a challenging fair, and it does seem like that's such a antithetical, review of fair.
It's supposed to be fun
It's
and
supposed
amazing.
to be the best experience of your life.
And it is, but then it's also this has a strong spirit of being this like really like tough love kind of teacher, of really showing you your shadows, showing you your shortcomings, pushing you to the edges of what you thought you were capable of. I'm curious, with your experience, what are some things that manifested that taught you something or helped you grow?
Yeah, you're totally right that I call her fair. She,
for sure.
Yeah, that she's a tough one. It's all love for sure, but she's gonna challenge you in the most loving ways. So whatever, I think I brought in these, well, it's challenging for me because I had just come off the breathwork facilitation and healer training. And so I was kind of like I was in a completely opposite realm than what fair is. The space that fair, whatever that is, whatever fair is, we don't really know, but I was way on a different wavelength than that, being out in the redwoods and with an intimate group of 34 people. It was very quiet, so coming, I think I was pretty, maybe the word pompous or maybe arrogant, or just overconfident that I could like maintain my groundedness, like, I'll just stay with my practices, like whatever that 9 days was, like I can hold on to that and go into this fair with that and stay and keep that, I don't know if I was conceptualizing that or not, but I certainly lost my groundedness quite a bit. Which is, I think that's, she gave me that as my challenge. How can you stay grounded in the midst of all this chaos? I mean, organized chaos. And just
intense conditions, like the hot weather, the dust, the logistics of just getting into fair is enough to test most people.
That's right. And then you add in the people that you're close to, that's what's really interesting. There's thousands and thousands of people there. And at the same time, there's these specific people that you're drawn to, that you've met either beforehand or you meet there and have this really magical, serendipitous interaction. I find that all the most interesting part. It's like, why is it this group of people that I just, like, out of a sea of people, all these like amazing people, it's this group of people that have all come together and like cohesed as a friend group. I found that really interesting. And then I also found really interesting that I would see a person that I like knew outside of that core friend group that we have. And then I like I recognize, like, okay, they're in my field now. So I'm going to see them again. Like, they're like, maybe if I don't say hi to them now, it's okay. I'll see them later and say hi to them whenever it's more in the flow. But I've realized that there's people you don't see the whole entire time who maybe you would like to see, who just aren't in your field. I don't know why that's always just seemed interesting to me.
Yeah, it's very mysterious.
Yeah.
Because there's like, oh, we'll see each other at fair, or like you try to make plans to see someone at fair. Good luck.
Yeah. Yep. But then you'll see the same person 20 times.
Right. That you didn't plan to see.
Exactly.
Or maybe
didn't want to.
Did you have any of those?
No, there's nobody that I didn't want to see.
Sure.
But it was the part of like, why do I keep seeing this person when I've been looking for this person the whole time?
Yeah, totally.
How does this keep happening? This is so mysterious and weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's, the groundedness. I tried my best to stay with some of my practices. I woke up Thursday morning. I got there Wednesday, woke up Thursday, and the mosquitoes were so bad.
Oh, that's another element of this.
That was gnarly. I got out. I walked away. We were on Far Side. I walked away from like the camping area into where people pull in, and laid out my mat and tried meditating. I was covered. Luckily, I had enough understanding. Like I covered myself up in a blanket, but mosquitoes were just mauling me, man.
Yeah.
And I was trying to meditate, and then and then as I was doing breath work, someone pulled over in their gator and was like, "Are you okay?" I think I was in a breath hold at that moment. I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay."
I'm doing breath work.
I'm doing breath
Leave me
work.
alone.
I guess this is weird.
Yeah,
I guess I'm
sure,
being weird.
It looks weird.
Yeah, I guess it. I don't know, but maybe I don't know what was going on. So and then I did my exercise too, and so I did that Thursday and Friday, feeling really good about that. Something that I don't know what happened in between that morning of Friday and a Sunday. I like lost all my self-care. I felt like I just was like
out the window,
so done by the end of Sunday. Did not want to be there anymore. It's hard to know exactly what happened in between.
Man, to not want to be there anymore.
That's a weird thing.
That's a hard thing. Yeah, and a weird thing.
Yeah, because you're like, this is fair. This is like only going to happen once a year.
It's so fleeting. It's
fleeting.
So incredible that it even exists and it's even possible.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't seem like there's anything else on the planet quite like fair.
Yeah. And so like thinking like, oh, I should just enjoy what's left of Sunday. I was like, I just couldn't. I was like, I'm done. I'm like done and ready to go home. And I rallied. I was able to, I had a dear brother. Shout out to Corey. He helped me ground because that's what I needed. I needed to come back into my body fully and connected to the earth. And he gave me this like wicked heavy but small copper, like this copper stone that was like, whoa. Immediately when he put it in my hand, I was like, boom, like dropped right into my body, almost like a cinder block hitting the ground. And then he kind of guided me through like a little meditation. So that helped a lot.
Nice. Little help from your friends.
A little help from your friends, man. Your spirit bros out there. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful community. And I was being real with people. I think he saw that I was being like, I'm not having a good time right now. And he really helped. He really came through on that. And so it was a reminder of like, one, his support and the support of others. I just felt I felt like I was going to be ostracized for not having like a good time at fair, having the review of like, I'm not doing well. Like I thought people were going to be like, that's weird. Are you okay?
It's nice that it was well received, when you shared that.
Yeah, it really was.
I had that experience too because I was not having a good time because of too much responsibility, and I was honest with people. Yeah. And then I would also ask people how their fair experience was, and they're like, I'm having a great experience. And I'm like, thank goodness someone is having a good experience because I am not.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you are. I didn't feel any envy. I was just like really happy that people were having good experiences when I heard about them.
Me too. It made me like, okay, fair's good. Yeah. Fair's good. But, and I mean, like, we can't compare. I have to believe, when I left, it wasn't like, oh, fuck fair. Oh, excuse me. Damn it. I always do that. Everyone's of age to hear.
Yeah, it's fine.
Which babies are of age actually now. They just
passed that law. Moved the threshold.
They moved the threshold. Okay. They said babies are allowed to hear those words now.
Okay.
But don't come at me with that. Like, I'm just the messenger.
I'm not gonna.
No one's gonna cuss in front of babies.
Yeah, no one's gonna assume that you would do that.
I would never.
Yeah.
Some people's children think I'd cuss in front of babies. No,
No.
Anyways, I'm a preschool teacher substitute now, so
Are you?
Have I told you that?
What?
I've done 2 shifts now at the preschool, substituting at Silver's preschool.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's so sweet. I love those kids so much.
Oh, I bet you're so good.
They
too.
love me too.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. And I've actually, okay, I don't want to go derail too much actually, but I love the kids. Teachers are very challenging. I feel like it is how it goes. I feel like I have this really good, I feel like I have a really good job. I have this really awesome way of communicating with the kids that they get. They understand it. And I'm not yelling at them. I'm usually giving them a stern boundary. Like if they're doing something that is hurtful or something, I'm going to say like, please do not do that, you know? And there's no need to yell at them. And I can explain to them if they need why not to do that, and they get it. I feel like every interaction I had in that way was successful the 2 times I've substituted. So awesome. I'm here to tell you guys, you don't need to yell at your kids. You don't need to bark.
You're going to be a great father when that time comes.
That's why I'm doing it. I'm training.
That's smart.
Anyways, let's get back to fair, because
people
did have a good time. Fair gives you exactly what you need. I'm very convinced of that.
Let's talk about Saturday night. That was the redeeming moment for me and for my sweetie and for a lot of our crew. Like that got to have that experience where we went around the 8 at night and experienced the true magic of like discovering like a stage where there's something amazing going on and just like falling right into that and then moving on and just having these moments and these little like vignettes and just seeing the true magic of what fair has to offer at night and why people will work so hard to be part of fair and contribute to the community in order to have that experience. Like it all kind of coalesced into like, oh, this is where it's at for fair at night. I haven't really had one of those experiences until this year. Like I would kind of wander around at night and be like, I'm not really finding anything. Or I would be like wandering by myself and feel really lonely. So to go with a crew of really close friends and to get to have a shared experience was just so beautiful.
I didn't realize all that. I didn't know that like your part of your experience that night was that you haven't had that kind of.
Not like that.
Wow.
Maybe little snippets, you know, kind
That's
of
incredible.
But not like that, not that full experience like we had.
And I think that was a quintessential fair experience.
It was.
Yeah.
Especially when we ended up at the Che Ray stage.
And that
band.
was a groovy band.
That was a groovy band.
And we were dancing. We found some other fellow dancers.
And we ran into other people synchronistically, that friends that we knew.
Who just locked right in.
Showed up and boom. And we were just in the vibe.
Yeah.
And it was such a high energy and such a joyful, exuberant. It was great.
Super silly.
Wow.
Oh, so much fun. Yeah, I love those humans that we ran into. And then like by the end of it, it was a even bigger confluence of people. It was like then all of a sudden like Lydia showed up.
Lydia and Aaron were there.
And Aaron and like Brenna, and just a bunch of people like showed up and it was like Clover. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, it was amazing. And then my favorite part of that night though was the seal of approval.
Oh God, seal of approval, the most creative, made up in the moment.
That was a
ritual that meant so much to the person receiving it. So how would you describe the seal of approval?
Oh,
the process.
It's very sacred. It's very sacred. I'd have to break it down to its more like just basic elements, and then there's starting with the stamp. There's a stamp that we located.
It was in the library.
Yeah, on the shelf, gift shelf, and we traded something, or maybe Julian was like, "I've given a lot to this shelf. Let's get that stamp." I think you said stamp of approval.
Oh, really?
I think
Okay.
you said it. You were like, that's a stamp of approval.
Nice.
And next thing I know, Sparkle has some paint in their bag. Of course. Like, that's what you do at fair. You need to, if you have a backpack, you better have something like that, like some paint. Because you never know. You just never know. And sure enough, she got right on it. She started.
Was it like body
painting
paint?
it.
Yeah, it was body paint, I think.
Is that what
Or
it
face
was?
paint, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was face paint, so it was perfect for inking the stamp.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yep, she got right to it.
She started painting it up.
Painting it up. And
And
I don't even think we had a participant yet.
Not
We
yet.
just like started going for it. We had no plan
Yeah.
for what this was going to look like, but she just started painting it. Next thing I know, I recognize somebody who, I've met through the jam band scene and everything. And I was like, hey. And they were like, hey. And then I guess I was like, they were like, what are you up to? And we were like, got this stamp of approval thing going on. Do you want to get approved?
And you've been pre-approved.
You've been re-approved. You just gotta pay the price of now. You just gotta breathe and stand there, and we'll take care of the rest. That's it.
You just have to choose where you want the
Right.
stamp to be applied. That's the one thing that the person has to do, is where do they want it.
Yeah, and that's a big deal.
It's a big
That
decision.
was a really big decision.
So they chose where they wanted it.
Yep.
And then we did this pomp and circumstance
Mm-hmm.
of like this build up to the stamp being applied. So like I started doing a countdown. Like there was
Yeah.
like the Sparkle had the magic wand, like two
Oh,
of those. So those were like
magic
being waved around.
Yep.
And there was all this like commotion and movement and excitement before the stamp of approval.
We're making
There's
noises.
sounds being made. And then I'd be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Approved. We were like making the loudest noise we could. He's like approved.
And then the person would be like,
Oh my gosh.
They really impacted
Transcended.
them. It was a really positive impact
Yeah.
of getting the stamp of approval.
Put them right in their heart space.
And then would
I
be
fanned
like,
it. I had
yeah,
to.
oh, you had the fan,
I had
that
the
really cool
fan.
fan that you were working with.
That was amazing.
And so
fan.
that was a big element too, the fan.
that
and
really
then
like
the fan, the magic wands, and
indelible.
it was making a scene. Like everyone around in the library was like noticing it and like laughing and like really
in the
like in
library
it.
of all
I know
places.
we're being like really loud in the library.
Loudest crew. I don't know.
It worked though. People liked
Nobody
it.
shushed us.
Yeah, and then I think I said something like timestamp certified Akashic record logged, like something about
You
it
did
being
it,
logged
yeah.
in the Akashic records with the timestamp
So
and
good at that.
complete or
Yeah.
like approved,
Boom.
certified. I think I said
Yeah.
certified.
There was something too, like there was a different aura that person had then taken on.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa.
All of that had an effect.
Yeah. It was, and I mean, yeah, it's so silly of like the stamp of approval being so impactful on people, actually. Like,
How
it
many
truly
more?
was. I mean, we did
6
maybe?
6 people total?
or
Wow,
7. We almost did
because-
everyone in the crew.
And then we went to the flow,
zone.
what was that called?
Flow
Flow
at
zone in Xavanadu.
Yeah.
And we ran into many more friends.
Yeah.
And one of them was B-Ray. B-Ray received the stamp of approval.
Yeah.
And her little stuffed animal.
Yeah, little monkey.
Her little monkey
Oh
stuffed
my
animal received it
gosh.
too.
Yeah, that was
Um,
right on his butt.
Other friends were there that we gave it to.
I received one.
You received one. Yeah, it was just incredible.
I still feel approved to this day.
The vibe that was going on in that flow zone in Xanadu at that moment when we came in felt like what I experienced last year at Bubbles in Miss Piggy Lot. And I'm so glad to have that experience and that time span, because we didn't end up going to Bubbles. And then I later heard that Bubbles this year weren't that good.
Oh, wow.
Like there wasn't that many bubbles and it wasn't a very
What?
cohesive vibe for some reason.
Shoot.
So it can be hit or miss.
Wow.
And so I really feel like that moment in the flow zone did it for me. because I remember last year and encountering, I'd always heard about bubbles, you know, at sunrise Sunday morning. And I was like, whatever. That doesn't sound like I want to stay up for that. But we stayed up for it last year and wandered into it. And it was like a cross between, I haven't been to Burning Man, but what I imagine Burning Man feeling like crossed with the human being in San Francisco Golden Gate Park in 1967. That was like they called it like a gathering of the tribes. It was like a lot of people coming together to just be and see each other and be in a loving vibe like that. And it was so, everyone was just so happy and smiling and like sharing food and these little picnics going on and people in little groups, but everyone was just on this cohesive, really beautiful vibration.
Wow.
And then the bubbles were giant bubbles people were making with the ropes, you know, and those were wafting across, and it's like sunrise, and
that is epic.
It was so epic. And so that has stuck with me. But then I heard this year it wasn't as good, so I was like, oh, phew. I didn't miss anything. Next year maybe it'll be good again.
You were doing the right thing. You were making waffles or tortillas.
We made tortillas without a tortilla press because I forgot it.
And books too.
And didn't think to use the books.
Oh, you had books?
No, I don't know.
It's
I probably could have found it.
label.
We used a rolling pin, and they came out like clouds. So we had cloud tortillas.
That seems totally appropriate.
And it was totally appropriate and needed, and it grounded the night. And it was like sunrise, birds chirping. Yeah, we didn't get to bed till after that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about one of the sillier things that we witnessed after we departed ways that night. I found Silver, and we hung out in Xanadu for just a little bit, and then we left to go wander.
Let's talk about the moment you found Silver
I was wondering.
outside of the chocolate cart in Xanadu.
We should probably talk about that. It seems like a big event.
It was big, and I was so happy when you finally found her, because that was a theme of the night, was like, where's Silver? Where is she? Like,
it was weird.
You really needed to find her, and I was like, God, why isn't
she showing up?
She here?
You know, just like everyone else was showing up. Literally everybody else I could imagine I saw that night.
And then there was a moment, we were outside the chocolate cart.
Yeah.
And you and her locked eyes from like maybe a little distance.
No.
Or wait.
No, I didn't see her until she was like 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
I like turned around. I think I saw Casey first, and it was like almost like an earthquake happened in my mind. Like, I was like, I was dumbfounded. Basically, that's the word.
Like a surreal moment.
It was surreal. Like, I'm looking at this person, but I don't believe I'm actually looking at this person. And also, who is this person? Not Casey specifically, just these two people, Casey and Silver. I'm just like, what am I looking at right now? It was wild. These two people I was looking for.
I was witnessing the moment of just like the wide-eyed of you both seeing each other, you and Silver.
Yeah.
Like wide-eyed jaw drop kind of moment.
Yeah, it was legit. It was legit. And then I said, I screamed some expletive.
Yeah.
And threw my hat, my special three hat on the ground, three hat, on the ground, like threw it on the ground. And I said, no freaking way, I think is what I said. And then I proceeded to take the rest of my clothes off, and this very dramatic, and then Silver did
Silver did at the same time. So you're both stripping off your clothes. Everyone's watching. It's out. It's like the spotlight is on the two of you. It was like a movie. It was amazing.
I wish I could have seen it from the outside, because it felt so intense.
I almost felt like I videoed it, but I don't think I did. It's like in a parallel.
You couldn't have. How could you?
It's in the Akashic Records.
Yeah, I'll be able to review that later. We got access. Yeah, and then so once we threw all of our clothes off, we started intensely making out, and just like rubbing each other's bodies, just like, are you real? Am I real? Is this what's going on?
Wow. Yeah.
And it was intense for like, I don't know, maybe it felt like an eternity. It felt like a long time.
A couple minutes,
I guess. And then I remember just hearing one of my good friends, Alex, saying, that was the most wholesome thing I've ever seen. I was just,
and it was so
loved hearing that.
It was so fitting being directly outside of the Pure Love chocolate cart.
Gosh, that was a hub, because I feel like there was a couple times I was hanging out at the chocolate cart and everybody that I wanted to see showed up. There's something really magical about that chocolate cart.
I hope it's that way next year too. We'll probably be in a different location, like maybe up at the top of the 8. Yeah,
that'd be really good.
So great. And I hope it creates that same vibe and scene. There is something magical about that cart, especially at night when it's all lit up.
Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. I loved looking at it. I loved just every bit about it. Everybody who worked it just fit
such a great
scene
crew
so perfectly.
Yeah.
And they were delicious. Oh my God, I bought probably upwards to 10.
Really?
I bought a good amount. Yeah, every time I went I would get like 3. And I think I got like 3 every day.
Nice.
Because I love your chocolate so much. I just love it. And I was also, I'm not going to lie, I was also standing in front of it and I would see people walking by and say, hey, you chocolate curious? Are you chocolate curious? And I kind of like...
Nice. We needed that.
People.
Our sales were way down from last year because the location was just not the right fit.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
It's okay.
Xanadu is a kind of a crapshoot. Like, I mean, just in terms of like, it doesn't feel grounded for sure. I don't know. I don't know what I mean by all that, but it just, there is something about it where it's like, I don't think people expect to see a chocolate booth or anything that they spend money at. That all feels like that's all part of the top of the 8. All that
interesting
food,
yeah,
delicious, specialty treats are up there.
Well, they had the food vendors around the edges at the Xanadu mostly.
Right, Viva.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's good to have the food spread out. That makes a lot of sense. But when I think about food at the fair, I'm always like top of the 8.
Top of the 8.
That's what I go.
Top of the 8.
Top of the 8 to ya, and then bottom of the 8 to ya. The funniest thing I remember that night, though, that I just was like, I kept saying, I was like, this is so weird. This is just the weirdest place ever. It was like 4 a.m, and Casey Silver and I found ourselves at the top of the 8, I think, looking for food. Of course, there was food available. Not always a good decision to buy a big old thing of noodles at 4 a.m. Tummy ache alert. But the weirdest thing was, like, all of a sudden, here's this like parade of clowns that literally they're doing is it's a parade. 4 a.m, they got the honker, honk, honk, and they're just like playing instruments, funny little weird instruments.
Wow. And
they're all clowns, and they're just like all twirling, and like it's like a quiet thing too, because it's 4 a.m, and there's like no electronic stuff going on. This is all acoustic parade. A gang of like 10 clowns.
Wow.
And somehow we just all got sucked into it. I think we knew somebody. Or I know we knew somebody. And we just kind of are, and then we're just like walking. We're just like, are we in a parade right now at 4 a.m? Like, what is, and I was just like, that was one of the many times I was like, this is weird, guys. This is weird. But like, not a bad way. It's not like a bad judgment, but it's like, this is strange. Nowhere else in the world, I don't think this is happening. But then we found Gregory.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I heard that he spent like an insane amount of time in the Ritz, and I was like,
Smart
God,
man.
I wish I would have gone to the Ritz more.
Smart man.
I went once for a short period of time.
Oh,
and he was there for like 6
more.
hours one day or something like.
Well, let's do that more next year.
I feel like going to the Ritz every day is one of the antidotes to the intensity of fair, because it's gonna smooth out things, soothe your nervous system. Wow. You're gonna get the sauna. You're gonna get cleansed from the beautiful showers. And
Wow.
So that really is part of designing my fair for next year.
Self-care.
The Ritz every day.
That's the self-care we're talking about, man. And I can see it being really grounding. I think I was kind of just writing about how, like, these body-based things, like just taking a shower alone is super grounding.
Yeah, it's true.
Changes your whole everything, cleans you up. I'm thinking about all that dirt that's flying around is landing on me. Like there is a layer of dirt that's on me that's like, I don't know, weighing me down or something, but like you clean that off, it's a whole new person. And that's what happened. Saturday, I went to go take a shower at the far side and it was so packed. So I was like, never mind. And I think we all need to take daily just like rinses.
And there's so many showers around Fair.
Yeah.
That you just have to find one. They're not all going to be busy at the same time.
Yeah. You're going to do Fair again next year, aren't you? I know.
There's been moments where I'm like, do I need to just stop?
What if you just went?
Do I need to just withdraw?
I don't know what you should do.
I think I will do Fair again, but I'm going to do it with different boundaries, and I'm going to be really clear about what my responsibilities are and are not.
Yeah.
And hold those boundaries really tightly, because it will take over. It'll take everything you'll give. Farewell. Like it'll take more than you have.
Yeah.
If you get into a situation where you don't have strong boundaries about what you're offering, and it needs a lot from people to be what it is, and that's why it's so great, is because people are giving so much out of passion.
Yeah.
Like that's what drives me with my offerings at Fair is passion. And so it's very hard for me, or I won't say it's hard, but it's an interesting challenge to hold boundaries like that when I feel so passionate about what I'm doing there.
Oof. And that's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's really awesome.
But it's also like I need to get a handle on it, because I would have had such a better experience this year and been able to enjoy Fair with my sweetie. Like we had so many plans, so many things we thought we were going to do. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll just be working during the day. But it just crept into the whole thing. Like I was in work mode. I could not be present. I was constantly thinking about logistics with video crew and then having to deal with things here and there with the chocolate cart. And it was just like pulling me apart. And I was not able to just be present and enjoy. And she had to hold a lot of space for me.
Yeah.
And it was very much like I got self-absorbed because I was so in it, and I could not step out and get any perspective. So like I wasn't even asking like, how are you doing? How can I help you? It was all about her helping me in my crisis that I was going through. I was not able to hold space for her experience at all, which is sad. Yeah. So learned a lot.
Yeah, you certainly did. I mean, I'm just really appreciating your clarity and your groundedness as you speak upon your experience. I think it's really important for the listeners to hear that experience, and hopefully I'm sure some will resonate with that and be like, wow, yeah, Fair will take everything you got if you are willing to keep giving it to her. Yeah. But the balance is off, the balance is off. And I think that's what we're trying to tune,
if you can get the balance, right, it's one of the most beautiful things ever. Yeah. I
think retroshade didn't help with
retroshade.
That. Is that what it is?
Oh, I like that. I've never heard that before. Retroshade for the Mercury retrograde shadow, which is like the week before, I think, or something like that.
And the week after.
And the week after. Yeah.
So I think a lot of my experience, totally, to wrap this up, we gotta get going. Sorry guys, it's a short one today, but we're gonna get back into the flow of this. We promise.
Most weeks we're gonna
get some posters out, some flyers out.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah, eventually.
I love your ambition. I'm so casual about it. I'm just like, whatever.
I want the community to know about this. That's my intention with it. I just want people in the community to know about this, because there's so many people here who would love to hear our recap about Fair. Like, how cool. There's nobody else doing that.
And we have guests. We have guests waiting in the wings to come on here and expand it. Like, we could do a 3-person podcast, a 4-person. and that adds so much dimension beyond
much.
just the two of us.
So much. I mean, we already have multi-dimensions, but I'm talking about infinitum dimension.
Ooh, I'm talking about infinite grapes.
Infinite grapes coming
I'm talking
around.
about
You're talking about
maintaining the
blueberries.
illusion of infinite tortillas, which my co-captain.
You know, not all illusions
helps.
are bad illusions.
It's true.
Yeah, your co-captain.
My co-captain is helping make that a reality because the last Tortilla Thursday, the tortillas never ran out.
Magical kitchen.
They're just always in the basket.
Magical
Always
basket.
in the magic warming basket.
I can attest to that. I've seen that, and I've been blown away each time. I'm like, what's going on here? Has everyone had a tortilla? I'm doing count. Like, yeah, everyone's had 5 tortillas.
When it was just me making it, it was like they were constantly running out.
Yeah.
I was changing that light to red from green, and yeah, it was hard to keep up.
Shout out to your sweetie,
Yeah.
your co-captain, for that.
Shout out to my mysterious sweetie.
Who is she? I'll never find out.
Well, we're gonna have to have her on here, and then we'll meet her.
The secret's out. Remember
Yeah.
before this we recorded, we were talking about like, ooh, we got secrets that you don't know about. That's why.
Stay tuned to the next episode of Ohl Bon's Nook
Ohl Bon's Nook
with my co-host Ohl.
and then my
What you know.
co-host Bon, what you want?
And I'm Bon, what you want?
And I'm Ohl, what you know?
And this is Ohl, breathwork practitioner Ohl.
Sure.
Website coming soon.
Website coming soon. I don't know how to title myself with the other things I'm doing.
Do you have a website address yet?
moonmountainhealing.com.
moonmountainhealing.com for all your breathwork needs.
Breathwork, shadow work, group work,
one-on-one work,
parts work, one-on-one.
Oh, the parts work.
Reiki.
You did that with me, and that was incredible. First-hand experience of parts work led by
there's a
Ohl.
testimonial.
Moon Mountain Healing. Moon Mountain Healing?
Yeah, Moon Mountain Healing.
Yeah, the
Moon
parts
Mountain
work
Healing.
that you did with me was incredible,
Oh,
and
man.
it shifted things so effectively
Wow.
for me with the inner critic. And the next day, I had come out of it. Like I was in such a spiral after
Wow.
fair and with the inner critic, and you did that parts work with me, like literally just shifted me out of it.
That was
so
amazing.
incredible. Yeah,
that was amazing. That was powerful.
I'd never had that work done before, and you did
Wow.
it so effectively, and I'd seen it done for other people. I'm like, that looks amazing, but to actually have it for myself and witness it that or experience it that way was a whole nother thing.
I hope we keep playing around with it because it's pretty endless, that parts work. It's really, I think at least, and it's fascinating. It's endlessly fascinating. That's really what I would put it.
Well, I love what you're
powerful,
doing.
Man.
Love what you're doing. People
Thanks
need
for
it.
doing it.
And I'm excited to do more podcasts with you.
Oh, I love you so much, brother.
Love you too,
This
brother.
is such a joy to get to do this with you.
Absolutely.
I don't care if anyone listens to this.
Doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter.
We know at least 2 people will listen.
Oh, and we love those humans so much.
Thank you so much for listening. We're talking to you.
We're talking right into your ears right now.
It's so intimate.
It's so crazy. But you
This crazy
love it.
technology speaking right into your ear,
Probably
coming
get
over
your earbuds in.
ones and zeros, coming over the internet.
0011001.
Right into your phone, your cellular distraction device.
Ear holes.
We're gonna
right to your brain.
Distract you with this
cells.
podcast.
We are not saying really anything at this point.
This is just a bunch of gibberish.
But you're loving it.
This is to please the
Brainwash
algorithms. We are saying the keywords for it to pick up on. We are the authority for this podcast. We are authoritative.
Brought to you by Apple.
Brought to you in part by
Apples are good.
Core.
Apple Core.
Brought to you in part by blueberries and grapes.
Blueberries and grapes. The deal of a lifetime.
The choice of a new generation. And now this is the ad slogan portion of the podcast where we just riff on endless ad slogans.
Oh,
I wish we didn't have to end the podcast because I want to read something from Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test.
How long is it? I wanted to say something real quick too, actually. Okay. If you're listening to this and you've made it this far, then I'm willing to give you one free breath signed by me. One free breath signed by me. One breath of your choice. It can be a breath of anyone you love, and we can just like somehow contain it for just a moment. I sign it, and then it's yours for a lifetime.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you have it, folks.
All right, let's see what old Wolfman said.
Oh God, I can't find the right.
Are you serious?
The right part to read.
I mean, this is the first time we've ever tried to do this. It makes a lot of sense.
It's Mercury retrograde. Don't try anything new.
Weird.
Okay, we're skipping that. We're gonna wait till Mercury goes direct, and
That's
then
part of our
we'll do
secrets.
book readings at the end of the podcast.
I'm gonna have a book to read.
Yeah, we're
soon
gonna.
too. That's gonna be a new section.
We're gonna be doing readings from Ohl's new book to be written.
Right. That is the book. It's called To Be Written.
Ohl's new book, To Be Written. We'll be reading
exciting.
from To Be Written on
Yeah.
the next podcast here on the Bon Bon Snook podcast.
How to write your story. That's what the subtitle is. It's To Be Written, How to Write Your Story.
Oh, I like that.
Pretty good.
I mean, I'd buy that.
Genius. I'd write that.
Available on Audible.
And edible.
Available and edible. Edible, the new.
Editable.
Have you tried the new app Edible?
Yeah.
It's
great.
kind of like Audible, but
For your
you
mouth.
eat it. You
Different
eat
sense.
the knowledge
You eat the knowledge.
instead of listen to it.
Yeah, it's a ball of knowledge, and
It's really
finally
a big ball of knowledge.
big ball of knowledge.
I've always said that.
And I've always said that. And I've always bowled with that big ball of knowledge. Got strike every time.
Well,
Let's move on with our lives to our next.
We
I don't want to stop.
I don't
though.
want to
will
stop either,
admit
but
that.
we love
We gotta
you
go.
and
Yeah, we
miss
love
you,
you.
and we'll be back soon. We're intending to do these most Wednesdays and then
Yes.
release them shortly thereafter.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Maybe we'll make it on a Wednesday, release it on a Thursday, because it's Tortilla Thursday, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. I do.
Love you so much. Bye.
Love you. Bye.